Alright everyone, it just turned 9:30 p.m. I'm doing this earlier tonight because I got nothing else to do tonight. I was gonna start this earlier. I was gonna start at 9 p.m. tonight, but now it's 9:30 on September 16th. I almost said 26th for some reason. It's the 16th today. Okay. Oh, Maruki again? Nope. But Futaba I can go with. Huh? Well, certainly didn't expect that. Gotta rank up all the confidants this time, so not gonna go with her, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure if I just go to her through the chat, through the text I mean, I just end up at the hideout. So I guess I gotta go back on my own.
Welcome back.
So I got a story to tell you guys that happened to me today.
Really?
Wait a second, do I have her Arcana Hermit? Hold on. Yes, I do. Okay, good. So this story happened to me earlier today, and it flat out just ruined my whole day. You know, half my day was going great. Well, not going great, but it was just going on decently. It was just a normal day. And then this happened, and it ruined the rest of my day. Like, I was so incredibly mad today. I'm still mad right now. I've calmed down since this, but I'm still upset that this happened. I'm still very upset. Alright.
Alright, let's go.
So, how do I start this story? So, this story happened at work. And just a reminder, you know, I've said this many times, you know, I work with my family. It's a family business. So, at work, I'm with my family. I work with my family. I said this many times, but just in case, I'll repeat it, you know? In case there's new viewers who don't know me. Well, that's what I do. When I go to work every day, I go with my family, because it's a family business. So this happened at work. You know, business has been pretty slow, basically all week. So, you know, we haven't really made many sales. So today, I had a returning customer.
Hi.
And she was with her mom, and they made a purchase. Now, this is where I got so mad. Friend might be a bit much.
Oh, that's right.
Excuse me. So here's what happened. So they picked out what they liked. Their total, okay, their total would have been $500. And of course, you know, being greedy customers, just like everyone who comes into my store, I hate this line too. Aside from the give me discount line that I get pulled on me all the time, I also get this pulled on me occasionally. Like I said, these customers purchased from us before, so they were returning customers. So, you know, I always get the card pulled on me, like, come on, give me sale. I'm a customer. I bought from you before. Give me a better deal. And of course, I hate getting that line pulled on me as well. So I said, your total is $500. They asked, can you do $450? I said the best I can do is $480. Alright? And keep in mind, $500 was already a really good deal compared to what the original price would have been, which I'm not gonna say. So $500 already had a lot taken off of their total. And then, you know, I took off $20 even more. So their total would have been $480. So, they wanted to just make sure. They already picked out what they like. They were set on buying it, but they just wanted to make sure, take a look around and see if there was anything else they would like over what they picked. So they wanted to take one more look. So, like I said, I work with my family. My mom was there. She's the manager. I told my mom. They liked this. I said, the total is $500. I already lowered it for them to be $480. What does my mom do? She goes ahead, you know, pulls out the calculator, you know, calculates like, is the price accurate? She's like, oh, yeah, it is accurate. And then she types up the number 460 on the calculator, turns it around, pushes it to the customer. It's like, I give you good deal here, 460. And I'm just like, Mom, you fucked it up. I didn't say that, but God, I was thinking it. I even told my mom too. 500, I even discounted 20 additional dollars, so their total was 480. And she just immediately tells them, here, I'll do you one even better, 460, good deal. And I'm just like, great. You just made us lose another $20. So, you know, I knew from that moment it was going to be really tough for me, because of course I already took off 20 bucks. I didn't want to take off another 20, despite now that my mom showed her 460. It's like, well, now I'm kind of powerless, but I still sure as hell tried. I tried to be like, no, she said 460. I'm the one helping you. I said 480. I already gave you 20 bucks off. But okay, let me just, before I continue, let me just continue. Oh my god. Let me tell you something that happened just this moment, okay? I tell you, every single goddamn time I start playing something earlier than expected, something always happens. Something always comes up. I just got a phone call, or rather a video chat, from my sister, and she's on vacation. I start half an hour earlier than expected, and she's trying to video chat with me. You know what? Too bad. I'm in a bad mood. I'm gonna ignore that and continue with my story.
Yes.
So the original price was $500.
Alright,
I already
let's
lowered
do
it to
it.
480, and my mom out of nowhere just says 460. And so, you know, when it was time for them to pay, I was like, alright, total 480, and she's like, no. She said 460, and I'm just like, no. I'm saying your total is 480. I already gave you a huge discount plus $20 off, 480. And she was like, 460. That's what she told me. And I got so mad. I was so upset that I'm just like, fine, 460, fine. And she was just like, thank you. Well, she didn't say it like that, but it's like, God. My mom just kind of ruined it, you know? Like, I got so mad at the moment, I became lightheaded, kinda. And so, yeah, I'm very angry at that. I guess you can call me petty because it's kind of over something very small, but let me explain, okay? Let me explain. First of all, immediately after all that stuff was done, I was still angry. I'm still angry now. Like, I was still very upset. I didn't yell at my mom, but I told her in a very angry tone. Essentially, I didn't say this straight up to her. I didn't say it exactly like this. But essentially, I just told her, next time, please just shut up and don't do that. What I told my mom in a very angry tone was, please, next time, just stop giving discounts like that. I already told you 500. I was doing 480. I was already giving them a better deal. Stop giving less price is, please. And I just stomped away because I was so angry. And she didn't really seem to care. She just wasn't really phased. She was just like, all right, he's upset. I'm just gonna let him, you know, cool off. And I still haven't cooled off. I'm still very upset at this. Ooh, a Akechi. Akechi's rare. So if I go with Akechi, that might mean next time I can rank up with him. Where's Akechi? Where the hell is Akechi? Oh, there he is. He's 6. He's Justice. Of course he's Justice. I don't have a Justice. Oh, I do. I see it. I do. And Justice is power. Alright, Mishima. Sorry, but I'm just gonna real quick go hang with Akechi. By the way, because I missed that video call with my sister, I can hear my dad literally outside the room voice calling with my sister because she wants to see the dogs. She's on vacation, so she couldn't see the dogs for a while. I can hear them outside the room.
Hey.
So that's essentially the story of what happened to me earlier today that still has me upset to this moment. You know, I cooled off a little bit when I got home. I took a nap. But I'm still pretty upset at that. Now, you might be asking me, what's the big deal? It's just $20.
Thank you.
Let me ask you this. Do you like unnecessarily losing $20? Do you? Because I don't. Remember that story I told you guys where I lost 25 bucks to my school? I had to put down 25 bucks to be placed into the wait list? And because the class no one in the class ever left, so no one on the wait list could ever be accepted. So everyone on that wait list, including me,
Goodbye.
just straight up lost 25 bucks because they didn't return the money. You put down 25 bucks to be on the wait list for a chance to get into this class. And well, too bad. There was no room to open up. We're not giving you back that 25 bucks. So yeah, do you like unnecessarily losing $20? Because I don't. Makoto it is. Let me also ask you this.
Hey.
What would you rather get? What would you rather earn? Would you rather receive $460 or $480? Now, I know some people are gonna say, you know, you said earlier that, you know, business has been slow. So shouldn't you be grateful at all that you made any money? Yes, you're right about that.
I see.
But that wasn't my question. Would you rather get 460 or 480? If you guys said 460, you're lying. Of course, we would all prefer just to get the extra $20.
I see stories online about horrible hosts like Tsukasa all the time. However, we'll need solid proof of what he's doing if we're going to convince Eiko.
I don't think this part was voice acted in the original game. And I always called her Aiko.
I believe some of the promoters around here may know something. As my father always said, finding evidence takes serious legwork.
And you know what? For those of you guys who don't know, it's hard making money. It's hard earning money. It is. Now, this is obviously where some people, I'm sure, will point out that I'm in no position to say this because of my history, my spending spree history, you know, spending hundreds of dollars on amiibos and anime figures that I don't need. Well, I really don't need to defend myself here, but I'll do it because why not? You know? Yes, I spend a ludicrous amount of money, but that's because I can afford it. I have the money to spend. But that's different from what I'm saying when it comes to earning money. It's hard to earn money. My family says this all the time, and it's a pretty universal saying too. It's easy to spend money, but hard to earn it. And that's very true. And when I already give you money off of your total, when I already give you a discount, you can tell I'm trying so hard to avoid using that word, because ultimately I hate that word now. I've explained it in the past. But when I already gave you a discount plus additional, just take it. Stop asking for more. So, I got really mad when
We have proof now.
I already took off 20
almost time for
on
April's
top
shift
of the
to end.
discount that I was
Let's
already
wait for her in
applied.
front of the shop.
And then out of nowhere, for absolutely no reason,
Hey,
my mom just goes, "Here, I'll take another 20 off for you." So I just got real mad, because that's could have been an extra $20 in our pockets. And I'm sure people will always, bring up the argument to me like, what about customer satisfaction? As long as the customer's happy, right? Hell nah. Customers suck. Tell me this. For all you guys out there watching, if anyone's watching this, all you guys out there who actually work in the customer service industry, where you actually have to deal with people, you guys will know that this industry sucks. People suck to deal with. Whether you're a cashier, you're a receptionist, any kind of job where you have to interact with other human beings, it sucks. Because sometimes they're very needy, very demanding, very cheap. For example, like whenever my house has problem with the cable or the Wi-Fi, my sister gets extremely mad. And whenever she calls the provider, there it is. I almost said supporter. The provider, she goes crazy. She's just like, this is unacceptable. I've called many times, and I've had terrible Wi-Fi for so long now. This is unacceptable. I may as well just switch providers. It's like, the people on the other end of that line are just customer service, or whatever. I'm assuming customer service. Like, they're just people doing their jobs. They don't deserve that anger that people like my sister exude. But sometimes that's just how it is. So customer service sucks. And also just the fact that people suck. And I know, because I'm a person too. I look for the best deal. Do I bargain when I buy stuff? No. Like when she pulled the line, like, I'm a returning customer, give me more discount. I'm just thinking, you don't see me ask for that at other stores. You don't see me go to GameStop, be like, hey, I'm a returning customer. Can I get like half off of this game right here? You don't see me doing that.
I see.
It's only at my store and only it's only in the industry that I work at do people actually pull this shit. You know what? I also decided today, like, after this, I'm done. I'm done. No more. No more discounts. No more. From now on, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna be more stern. When people ask me, give me more money off, I'm just like, nope. The price is what it is. I don't care anymore. Like, I give up. I don't care anymore. So from now on, whenever a customer comes in, they ask me for a lower deal, I'm not gonna, sugarcoat it no more. I'm just gonna be like, nope, the price is what it is. You can't pay for it. You're not getting it. End of story. So yes, my entire day basically got ruined over $20. $20. People are gonna say that's no big deal. It's just $20. And once again, I bring up the same questions. Do you like unnecessarily losing $20? Do you think it's easy earning money, let alone, you know, simply earning $20? Well, Isabel, well, didn't I have another question? Regardless, you get what I'm saying. It's hard to earn money. $20 is still money. You know, we're not talking like a couple cents, $1, $2. You know, it's no $100, $1,000, but it's still 20 bucks. 20 bucks can get you a lot of stuff. Dang, that's a whole meal right there. Hell, 20 bucks could be like a meal for 2, for 3, if you really just stretch it. Sometimes for lunch at work, we buy some sort of like something from like the food court for like $8, $10, $15, and we split it from like 3 to 4 people. So yeah, 20 bucks can do a lot. And like I said, business has been slow. Yes, I'm thankful that we did business at all. Ooh. I like either one of these. Yo, did I stutter? I said get away from her. You can bet that I would do this as well. And you know, I just got so mad at me, so much anger in me that I have to do this all the time. Whenever someone angers me so much, I have to restrain myself from straight up just yelling back at them. I have to really hold back. But I can't do that forever. I'm sure eventually one day a customer is gonna anger me so much that I'm just gonna break and absolutely explode. I'm just gonna yell at that customer so much. Security will probably have to come over. Like, I'm sure that'll happen one day. I hope it doesn't. But I'm sure it will. And you know what? I have another topic to talk about, which kind of relates to this. Kind of relates to, you know, work. Which I've also said many times in the past. Happens to me all the time. But before that, that's exactly what... Wait. That's essentially what happened today. I lost $20 on the sale, and that made me extremely upset. Ooh, that's right. This is where we get to romance her. Finally. You really smacked her. Yeah, that was the right move.
I see.
Should have slapped her even harder to knock some sense into her. You know, I'm mostly the cheapest one at work. You know, all my coworkers and my family, they're a little more lenient with the price. Sometimes, for example, like, sometimes what my mom would do, for example, is like, say the example earlier today. I said 500, they asked for 450. Sometimes my family would go like, especially my mom, sometimes they would go, all right, 450 cash only. I'm a regular here, kinda. Yeah, don't worry about the reason why. And you know, I have this happen to me all the time as well. You know, I say a price, and they're just like, if I pay cash, any discount? I'm just like, no, god damn it, the price is the same regardless how you pay. That's not how things are. The price is the price regardless of how you pay. I even had people, like this one person recently, yes, the total may have been like $700. I think it was $750. She, I think, left down like 250. I think. No, I think the price might. No, the price was a clean 700. She left 200 as a deposit, so when she came back to pick up, she had 500 left to pay, and she was like, "Any discount if I pay you cash?" I'm just like, "Fuck no." I didn't say that, you know, but I really wanted to. I really want to all these cheapskate people I deal with, but obviously I can't. No matter how badly I want to, I have to restrain myself. I'm already in a relationship with another girl. Not just one, but multiple girls at this point. I think 2 at this moment. I'll be your study partner. Shit, I will study with you all the time. Whenever you need me, Makoto. Do I like you? Fuck yes! You know, I'll never have this moment with me. What? I'll never have this moment.
You see...
Where the perfect setup is in place, and you know, I'm just on the spot thinking I have to choose my words carefully. This is a golden opportunity right here. I'll never have that set up for me. Let's be honest. I'm looking forward to growing our relationship together. Excellent. Chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack.
All right.
So Lala-chan recognizes me, or she should at least. It's a she, right? Just making sure. I don't want to... You know what? I'm not sure. Regardless, so whenever I do finish with Oya, I just hope I don't get snitched on. It's like, wait a second, you were just here with that girl, and you'd gotten in a relationship with her. Now you're going with Oya. It's like, I simply cannot allow this, boy. You little dirtbag. Obviously, that's not in this game. It'd be funny if it was, though. But yes, the next topic I want to talk about that pissed me off. I don't want to say a lot. It just triggered me in particular. And I'm sure I'm the only one. At least the only notable one. And I say notable, that means nothing. So, what day is it today? Today is, I believe, Friday? Yeah, Friday. Today is Friday. So yesterday on Thursday was episode 5 of She-Hulk for me. I believe it was episode 5. It was the one with Daredevil's helmet being teased at the end of the episode. I believe that's episode 5. So this episode in particular had something that really pissed me off. It wasn't anything woke that, you know, pisses a lot of people off these days. It wasn't anything woke. It was just something that, you know, happens to me personally. Like damn near on a basis. What? On a daily basis, I should say. This happens to me almost on a daily basis, so it really pissed me off to see this. And it kind of just shows me that the writers, they don't even realize this. So the scene I'm talking about in particular takes place in the boba shop where Pug, I almost forgot his name, Pug and Nikki were trying to find the superhero outfits dealer, the drip dealer. I think they called him that. Hold on, let me see. So Sojiro or Mishima? Sojiro's 9. I may as well just get him done. Mishima, I keep, you know, doing my boy dirty. I'm sorry, Mishima. You know what? I'll continue my story in a second, because this is rank 10. I'm sure there's a lot of voice acting here. I'm going to the church with Futaba. Sorry, but you're coming along too. He's just like, sorry, but you're coming along too. You're also coming, regardless. Why are you going there? You guys religious? Sounds boring. Why are you guys going there? We're going to visit Wakaba's grave.
Alright then.
Be ready in 3 minutes. 3, not even 5, not even 10, like 3 minutes.
I always think about Wakaba on the anniversary of her death. But it's been a while since I visited. I've been so busy with the shop and all. No, that's not it. The guilt is what kept me from coming. I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can finally meet her with my head held high. I sure kept her waiting. But it felt good to tell her about how much Futaba's improved lately. Oh, I told her about you, too. Idiot. I should be the one thanking you. This is the first time the 4 of us are all together.
Sojiro, what are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
Oh, I have some news. The family court gave me a call the other day. Futaba's uncle decided to retract his report. It's like he had one of those change of heart things I keep hearing about. Nah, that couldn't be. I wonder if the day will come that she goes out to be someone's bride. I'm sure she'll make a fine lady either way. After all, she is Wakaba's daughter. Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety? You know, I really just wanted to have you help out at the store. But you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect. Not just Futaba, but you, too. I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens. I'll be there for you, as family. And, I know. I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough to return the favor, but it's all I can do.
I love it. I love how natural the growth feels.
I am thou.
From, you know, him hating us when we first met, from when we started this game to now, we're family. Excuse me.
All right. All right.
Oh, and, could you not, you know, get with Futaba?
Sorry, Sojiro, no can do.
Calling me father. Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
What are you two talking about?
Wouldn't you especially want me
Nothing.
to, though? Because you actually know me?
Story time!
Yeah.
If Futaba got with some random guy,
Let's go.
you would have to go through, you know, getting to know him, learning who this guy is. Is he suitable for her?
My heart. Swoon.
Does he meet by your standards? You know me. You know how I am. Wouldn't you especially want me, or at least someone you know, to get with her? Or am I just crazy? To me, that makes a little more sense.
Everyone's in
Ideally, you would want someone you know and can trust to end up with your kid, rather than a stranger you know nothing about and you have to learn who that person is. Now, granted, after you learn who that person is, and if you approve, then that's fine. But what if, you know, worst case scenario, your kid ends up with someone who sucks, who is terrible?
Man.
You catch my drift? Anyways, so back to what I was saying. So She-Hulk episode 5, there was that one scene in the boba shop with Pug and Nikki. The barista the dude working behind
Well,
the
shall we begin?
working behind the counter, getting ready to make the drinks and all that. You know, he was an Asian guy, and the scene that pissed me off the absolute most is when Nikki said whatever the hell she said. I think she said we're not police
What's all
in
this?
Chinese or whatever language she spoke, some sort of Asian language. She's the Asian guy behind the counter. He was speaking English to them just fine, and Nikki out of nowhere just says we're not police. I assume in Chinese because I don't even know what she said. And the guy's just like, what is that, Chinese?
What do you want to do?
And that scene triggered me so much. Because I get that happen to me all the time. Did I even say that right? That happens to me all the time, like on a daily basis. And I've mentioned this many times before. How every day, almost every day at work, some Mandarin douchebag comes in, takes one look at me, and instantly assumes, that Asian boy looks like he knows Mandarin. Let me immediately assume and speak it to him. And every single day, I just have to awkwardly say, I don't speak Mandarin. Every single day. I hate the fact that I get assumed that. And I can only guess that I'm speaking on behalf of many other Asians out there who also hate when that happens. Let me just give you guys a little bit of advice to anyone out there who's, you know, not Asian like me. Please don't do this. Do not do this. If we just straight up speak English, if we speak English to you from the start, please do not assume we just know Chinese and just randomly speak some sort of sentence in Chinese to us to try to, like, comfort us or try to make us like you more. Please don't do that. Because I'm sure you guys are aware, there's many types of us Asians out there. You know, there's many types of us and we all look very similar. Now, I can say this because even sometimes I can't tell the difference. And a lot of people can't tell the difference with me, as it seems. Because they take a look at me and they're like, Mandarin person, speak Mandarin to him. And I don't frickin' speak Mandarin. So I hate it when that happens. So, if us Asian folk start off the conversation with you by speaking English, just speak English to us. Do not, out of nowhere, just speak Chinese to us, assuming that we know what you're saying. Because there's multiple different Chinese, or rather Asian languages, and we don't know all of them. And you know, like I said, a lot of us different background Asian folks, we all look very similar. Even I can't tell the difference, and I'm Asian myself. And people can't tell the difference with me. So, you know, for an example, for a very wild, exaggerated example, you see an Asian folk, you don't want to, you know, assume, you don't want to just start speaking Japanese to them, and then it turns out they're Korean. You're going to offend the hell out of that person. Just like the way I'm offended all the time, that one glance at me, and I get assumed I know Mandarin. Please don't do that. And She-Hulk writers, if you're ever possibly watching this for whatever reason, please take notes. Please don't write that in your show anymore. And same goes for any other writer out there too. Please don't do that. Because I hate it, and I can only assume I can speak on behalf of a larger community that we hate it too. You know, we're not even talking about the woke shit. We're talking about this thing that people do, and that's assume we know a language. Like, am I crazy for that? I'm in the wrong for a lot of things. But am I crazy for that? Am I the lunatic here? God, it pissed me off so much.
It's you.
I don't think other folks watching She-Hulk got pissed off at that moment.
Why?
But it did me, because it hit hard for me, because it actually happens to me. Nikki in the show even had a line like, "He hates me. I probably offended him." Now I'm just like, you probably did. You know what'll make him, you know, maybe be a little less pissed at you inside, because he's probably not showing his rage on the outside. You know what'll make him a little less pissed? If you buy his bootleg Avengers merch, you know, his Avengers merch. And she did.
Sorry.
And you know, something that literally happened, it happened literally to me earlier today. Now, this was a different case, and I'll explain after. So, today at work, I was already super mad about that 20 bucks. So I got a phone call, and because my sister is away on vacation, I have to be the one to answer all the phone calls. Normally, she does most of it, but if it, you know, she's busy, then I answer it. But because she's flat out not here right now, I have to answer all the phone calls. So I answered the phone.
Tell the truth.
This guy on the other end spoke Mandarin to me. I didn't understand a word he said, and I was already mad. You know, I was already in a bad mood. So he spoke Mandarin to me. I'm just like, what? He spoke Mandarin again, and I'm just like, it took me saying the words, "I don't speak Mandarin," for him to be like, "Oh, sorry," and then just spoke in English. Now, I was already in a bad mood. That wasn't necessarily his fault, you know? Because for one, he didn't see my face. So he didn't assume instantly. Well, he did. He assumed instantly by just flat out speaking. Well, and I didn't exactly give him any hints towards I don't speak anything mostly but English. You know, I did reply with a what?
Wait!
Spoke Mandarin to me. What? What did you say? And he just repeated. But I still got mad, you know? I didn't get mad at him. I didn't express it. But inside, I was like, already filled with rage, and this isn't helping. Scenery is always nice. I'd say Morgana, it has to be on. Let's just keep it neutral. Well, actually, yeah, be a real flirt right here. What would you say is captured beauty? My girlfriend's sitting right there. One of my girlfriends. I mean, my only girlfriend. You know what? I'll say it. I suppose she is a subject I put great focus on in the past. So yeah, that's how my day went. I got pissed off that I unnecessarily lost 20 bucks due to a sale. Wait, no, lost 20 bucks from a sale. And because I was already in a bad streak, I thought may as well just keep it going. So I finally, you know, worked up the willpower to check my email. Now I've stated this in the past. I hate checking my email because email just means work. So I just thought, you know what, let's hurt my feelings even more. Let's see what kind of bullshit awaits me in my emails. My school emails. So I checked my email, and of course there is still work for me to do. It's due by next week, so I still have time to do it. I haven't gotten it done to this moment, but I will have to. So remember last time I said my course that I have to hand in the book has 2 professors, and I'm positive the 2 of them don't communicate. Well, one of them replied to me and said that your grade has been updated to an SAT, and it will take like maybe 2 to 3 weeks to update on the actual school website, the school records or whatever. And I'm just like, That's lazy as shit, you know, 2 to 3 weeks, but regardless, I got the grade. Now, I'm pretty sure this is what it means. For any of you guys wondering what the hell an SAT grade means, I'm pretty sure it stands for, like, satisfactory, so it's enough for me to pass. If you got an unsat, you know, UNSAT, it means unsatisfactory, so that means you didn't do good enough, so that means you didn't pass. But I got an SAT, or a satisfactory, so I'm pretty sure that means I passed. I handed in my book, the corrections were good enough, and I passed. I didn't hand it in too late. My professors did indeed get their hands on it, so I passed. So the only thing left for me to do in terms of my program and in school, I'll explain this in a moment too, because you might, you know, realize a plot hole there. So the only thing left for me to do is the CPR class. The class that, you know, is the thing that I had to pay $25 for to be put onto a wait list. And I didn't get a spot, so I had to, you know, apply again. And that is what I need to do next Saturday. Today's Friday, I need to do that next Saturday. And that's actually the work I need to get done by next week. I have something to do online for that before I can actually go and do it in person. Do the 8-hour class in person?
You think?
Now, you might notice a plot hole, like, wait a second, the only thing left for you to do, but you said you had a big exam to do in October. Well, that's something I wanted to update you guys on, and I kept on forgetting to for like a couple weeks now. So I got the date wrong, because, you know, this was what I was told. The exam is not in October. The exam was in September, so it was in this month. But clearly, I'm not ready to take it. I didn't even apply yet, so I can't take it this month. So the next available date for me to take it is in April. So around 6 months from now, from me playing this. I say the next time available for me is because there is technically one in January, but that's exclusively for French. That's all in French, and I don't speak French. So the next English one is in April, so I have until April.
Whoa!
So for now, the only thing remaining in my program for college is a CPR class next Saturday, from me playing this next Saturday, and a big exam in April. So that's the update I wanted to let you guys know about. It was not in October, it is in April. Now, I don't mind the wait, but my family certainly does. But it's like nothing we can do about it. We can't just, you know, complain and they move up the date. You know, my family's all about speed. You know, speed is key. You know, they want me to get everything done as fast as possible. You know, they want me to graduate ASAP, but sometimes that's just not in our control. Yo, why that text bubble takes so long?
All right.
So I literally have those last 2 things to do in my school program, and then I can graduate, and I could say fuck this school. So yeah, that's basically the update for school, for me to update you guys on that information. Not like anyone cared, but may as well correct myself. You know, I care. So, speaking of updating you guys, no shiny Pokemon today. No shinies for me to tell you guys about today. I didn't really play any Pokemon today. Well, I've been grinding all day today in Kirby.
No!
Been grinding to get all the figures. I've been playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land all day today to get all the figures, or grinding in order to get them. So that's what I've been doing, and what I'm probably gonna do for the next couple days. Just keep on grinding. So, no shiny Pokemon to update you guys on today. I may or may not have my Switch in my hands right now grinding. Listen, there's not much for me to do in this game, okay? In Persona, it's just let the game play out.
You're back.
Until moments like this, where I have to decide what I'm going to do. Nothing here. Can I perhaps just go to EY? Never mind, Mishima it is. I was gonna be like, EY doesn't even show up. Can I just go to him and maybe I can still hang with him? But, Mishima. Yo, what's good, my man Mishima?
Take your time.
Wait a second, that's stuff I don't have that I need to purchase, and that is an absurd amount. But now I have them all. They're all mine. You know what? Since we're here, before we hang with Mishima, we may as well just take a look around, because we haven't done that in a while. Haven't just really just explored around and just get what we don't have. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need this. Wait, I do need that though. Anything different in the next one? Yes. Chunky pottage. Sounds nasty. You know, speaking of chunky, besides me. So today at work, the mini fridge we have at work, you know, I still had one of the, well, I had two McDonald's chocolate milk there, and I was about to drink one until I opened it up, took a waft, took a small sip to see if it was expired, and it very much was expired.
I can feel it.
You know, sometimes it's okay to go a little bit past the expire date on like milk products, just a little bit. Like if the entire carton of milk expires or expired 1 day prior and hasn't even been opened yet, then it should be fine. But in my case, the milk expired for about 2 weeks. So, you know, I figured it may be a long time, but maybe it's still good. Clearly not. I'm glad I, you know, took a small sip to try before actually consuming it straight out. You know, I'm glad I didn't just take a big chug, take a mouthful and just swallow it before like tasting it. It's like, shit, it's too late.
Hello. Made a decision?
Yes, I'll take it. I'll take your entire stock. Featherman Seeker. I feel like Futaba might like that.
It's somewhere.
And one more vending machine, a pink vending machine. Odd morsel and rancid gravy. I imagine the gravy's been in there for so long it's now rancid. I don't know why the product name would be rancid gravy. And pretty sure this... Oh, it is a... Restores 30% HP. Hey, you want some expired gravy? It'll give you health instead of diarrhea. Pretty sure... Where's the kid? Is this the arcade the kid's at?
Wow.
Yes. Now you don't get this every time you play, But I'm pretty sure you can't play it until you get it. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Please. This is 300 yen. How much is 300 yen? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Shit! You know, my mall, the mall I work at, has so many claw machine games, and they're all rigged. You can never win them.
Wow.
300 yen is like $3. 100 yen equals $1 roughly. Okay, I googled it just now. 300 yen is $2.78 Canadian. In American, it's $2.10. But yeah, the mall I work at has so many claw machine stores, and they're all rigged. All of them. The yen is going down in value. Okay, we can just skip forward. Because we can just do it until we get it. Yes, I will get this Jack Frost, no matter how many roughly $3 I have to spend. Time to buy more Bakugan from Japan. Better do it before the prices go up again. Gimme, 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 gimme. God damn it!
Wow.
But yeah, you guys want to know how the claw machines are rigged? So, you know, when the claw comes down and grabs the item, the claws close up. It comes together to grab it. But the claw machines I've seen, when the claw goes all the way up, the little, well, the hands on the claw, whatever the things are called, it opens up. When it reaches the top, it opens and drops the item back down. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Like, it doesn't stay closed the entire time. The grip doesn't stay the whole time. It actually opens to drop the item again. Come on. Come on. I gotta hang with Mishima, and I'm here wasting time getting this Jack Frost. Finally! See how when it reached the top, the grip still held the box? The machines I've seen in person, when it reaches the top, it opens and drops the item. Can I get this, maybe? I don't know why. I feel like I've seen this somewhere. Yeah, isn't this a Persona 4 thing? I could be wrong about that. Because I haven't played Persona 4 yet. From this moment of playing. What? The random how strong the claw is. I think in the 80s, claw machines were considered gambling machines by the government. It kind of is, isn't it? I guess you could say a claw machine is kind of like a gamble. I mean, something like these over here, the gashapon machines, the gotcha machines, they're gambles too. You don't know what you're getting. What is this monster? A capsule vending machine. So you can get these guys with 500 yen. Hold on, 500. $4.64 in Canadian. In American, $3.50. So $3.50 for you American folk. Do I get different figures based on which color dispenser I'm in front of? Or does it not matter? Decked that.
Yeah.
It says uncommon.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Kind of, wait. It's random. Oh. It's random how strong the claw is. That's what you meant. In Japan, they're better because they have a consent. Constant.
I knew you could do it.
Kinky. I said consent. That said constant. Oh my god. Let's try that again. In Japan, they're better because they have a constant strength. My dumbass said consent. Kind of weak by Oh, kind of weak, but still better than what it is elsewhere. Again?
I knew you could.
I mean, it's rare, so I'll take it. I kind of want to look up a list of how many I can get from doing this. Mossy Mothman. Oh, super rare. So I don't know if this list is. I don't know if this list is the most updated or if it's even accurate, because from me seeing this, it's posted 5 years ago, but I think this might be on the vanilla game, so I don't know if they added more to this one. So I see there's 6 here. I don't know if there is a total of 6. So I think I've... Let me just see which ones I just got. I know I got Kin Key. Where are they? Are they in key items? Or treasure? No. Where are they? Ah, there they are. I saw them. I saw them. So I got the Jack Frost doll. So I have decked that. I have Gear, Kin Key, Mossy Mothman. I don't have Dai Soju and Mini Dominion. So I don't know. Let's try it. Mini Dominion. There we go.
That's too bad.
It says common. How did I get 2 rares in a row before a common?
Oh.
Is there like a probability chart for this? Like you have a certain amount of chance to get something?
Yeah.
Is there that for this?
Oh.
Let's try my luck with the yellow again. I know Mishima's standing right there. It's Dai Soju. There we go. So let's see. There are, from the list I see here on GameSpot, there's 6. So I don't know if, did I just get all 6? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Let me try one more, just in case this list isn't accurate. God, I miss these things. There used to be so many of these machines everywhere, but, you know, not anymore. The most common place that you would see these gacha machines nowadays are in restaurants, like Asian cafe restaurants, or in those really old, abandoned, rundown liminal space malls. And the stuff that's in them are never worth it anyways. Do I have your Arcana? Wait a second. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Wait.
See you later.
You were, I believe, Moon. Yeah, Moon. I do. Okay, good. I do.
Come on, let's get going. Sorry.
He said he wants me to stop by. He's pretty close. It sounded serious. You have your bully's phone number? Or rather, how'd he get your number?
Huh?
Wait, how'd you manage to do this? How about you spot him? That's what friends are for, right? How'd you get Mishima's number? I mean, fine, I can spot you. I got plenty. You guys ain't friends? But yeah, I was very mad today. I've cooled down, you know, it'll be all over by tomorrow. I just sleep. I go to bed tonight, I sleep it off, and tomorrow morning it'll just be forgotten history that doesn't honestly matter at all anymore. But, you know, from now on, like, no shit's given. You know, you ask for a discount, not happening. The price is what I tell you. You don't pay it, well, too bad. And, you know, not everyone's like that. There are some, you know, I don't want to say good souls, kind people. There's just people that, you know, that don't take shit. They just come in, get it done, and leave. There was a guy last week. He just came in, took a look, tried it on. He's like, I like it, I'll buy it. Oh, 500 bucks? No problem. And bought it and left. You know, there are people like that who don't complain and just comply. Well, I don't want to say comply. They're just willing to, you know, pay the price given to them. And you know, I'm fine with people like that. It's like minimal interaction. You pay and you get what you want. You know, that's the customer I like. Of course I do. No interaction, and I get my money. You get your product, and we all go our separate ways. Easy peasy. But, you know, 99% of the time, that's not the majority of clientele. You know, when my sister gets back from vacation, I wonder if she's going to take that day off, like, or rather the next day off. Because I don't know how much jet lag you would have from a time zone difference of 1 hour. Because like I said before, I'm pretty sure where she's at, it's only 1 hour behind. So essentially, yeah, she'll be coming back and she'll be losing an hour of sleep. Like, am I finally going to get my day off from work for like the first time in a month? Because don't forget, before she went on vacation, I lost my day off of work for like 3 weeks in a row. And, you know, I had to cover for her because she went on vacation. So the only day off I had lately, the most recent day off I had, was when I told you guys about the story of me going to that street fair. You know, and the same part of this where I told you guys how I got sliced open by my workout machine, or workout equipment. Like, I took that day off to go with friends to that, and that was the last time I had a day off from work. And yes, business is slow, not really much goes on there. So I mostly just do my own stuff, but you know, I would like to sleep in for like 1 day. And you know, just not have to worry about, you know, changing my clothes and leaving the house. I would just like to, at least just 1 day, just wake up, brush my teeth, and just not change my clothes. Just go down to the kitchen, make myself some eggs for breakfast, and just do whatever else. And, you know, be alone at the house. Don't worry about what nobody tells me to do. I just do whatever I want. And, you know, I'm alone at home. I can nap whenever I want. If I'm feeling tired, like 2 hours after I woke up, I can nap. Nobody can stop me. I do that sometimes. I would have woken up not long ago. I ate breakfast and it's like, man, so much effort put in already. I'm tired. And I just go nap. And basically my entire day's gone. Because I slept through it all. But you know what? Catching up on some sleep. That's good as well.
All right.
So let me tell you guys about a story about a very petty man. So I found out about this news yesterday night. I didn't really put much thought into it until earlier today when I was told the context. So yesterday night, a friend sent me something. He sent me a Google Docs. Like a big thing to read. And, you know, he asked me, have you read this yet? And I'm just like, me? Read? Are you crazy? It's like, that's hilarious. You expect me to have read this. So I didn't read it yet, because I didn't know what it was. I just scrolled through it, saw a whole bunch of words, and I said, nope, not happening. And then earlier this morning, he replied, and he told me what it was, and I'm just like, wait a second, what? What? How did you get your hands on this? I still haven't read it to this moment, because, you know, given who it's written by, and just how much this petty-ass man wrote, I'm just like, do I want to read it? Maybe a little bit, but do I want to read it? Not really, if that made sense. Do I want to know what he wrote? Yes. But do I want to read? No. So, let me give you guys some context. So, the person who wrote whatever this was... Okay, so, what this was a high school review. And the person who wrote this was someone that I knew from high school, and I hated. I became bitter enemies with this guy. I'll tell you guys a story in a second, but I feel like I single-handedly may have caused him to have a bad experience for the rest of the high school time we had. And if that's the case, well, do I feel a little bit of pride? Maybe, because this guy, yeah, he kind of sucked. And that's coming a lot from me, because I suck as a person as well. If I'm saying this guy was worse than me, then that must mean a lot. So this guy, I hated him, and he hated me. We didn't like each other one bit. Now, there was a period not lately, but somewhat recently, not recently, but a while ago. There was a period a while ago where I was contemplating, reflecting back and thinking, you know what? If I ever see him again, if we ever meet in person again, do I want to make amends? Do I want to just, you know, say, we were kids back then, we did some stupid stuff. You want to just start over, say all that stuff's in the past, and just, you know, call it for what it is, put that stuff behind us and start over. Like, if I ever see him again, do I want to make amends with him? I was debating, like, maybe if that ever happens, if I ever see him again, maybe I would try to make things up. But after, you know, realizing that he did this, now I'm reconsidering. But then again, he did he did do this like 3 years ago. Like he wrote this 3 years ago. So, you know, I don't know. But yeah, this guy from high school I hated, he wrote a review based on his experience from high school, and he said a lot of stuff. Like, exaggerated a lot of negative thoughts. You know, he was saying stuff like favoritism, bias towards him.
Now everyone.
Now, this part, I don't know what to make of it. He also mentioned racism, which I didn't really see any of during my time in high school. I was never like that towards this guy. Like, what he wrote, he mentioned like he's South Asian. That had nothing to do with the part of why I hated this guy. The reason why I hated this guy was all his character, all completely based on how he acted. That was it. That was entirely the reason why I hated this guy. And I'm pretty sure I've seen no other person nor teacher treat him poorly based on his background.
Do you know this one?
Oh, wait a second, I need to look this up. How many black and white shapes are there respectively? I don't know, so I gotta look this up. So here's the story of what happened between me and this guy. I'm not gonna drop his name for respect that this guy apparently doesn't deserve, and privacy reasons, of course. Where's the soccer ball at? Okay, the answer is 20 white, 12 black.
This is it.
Precisely.
So me and him, we actually were assigned to a group project together. Once again, it was a case of the entire class, pick your own partners. All my friends already picked their partners with other friends of mine. And so I was one of the last people to end up with a partner. And this guy, you know, he just approached me and was like, hey, you want to be partners? It was between him or one other guy, which I also didn't know. So I'm like, you know what? Sure. I didn't know this guy at the time. He didn't know me. We were just like the last 3 people to be picked for partners. So I became partners with this guy. So what was the project? It was stop motion claymation. We had to make like a short film. So, you know, we had to using clay, we had to sculpt characters. And then we had to build a set, and then we had to take God knows how many photos in order to make stop motion animation. So, you know, we had to come up with a plot. We had to design the background, design the character, and actually take the absurd amount of pictures, edit it all together, and present it. For those of you guys, who have done this, you guys know how long this takes. You know, I only have that experience as a very amateur school project.
Hey.
I can only imagine how hard it is doing it legitimately for a business, like making actual stop-motion films, or just animating in general. So I can only imagine how hard it is. I've only gotten a taste of how difficult it is. So, you know, the small taste of what I already got from it was already pretty tough as is. I can't imagine doing that professionally and legitimately. So yeah, stop motion takes a long time to do, and a lot of effort to put in. So we were still... So long after... All the other groups were already working on it. They were already done sculpting their characters, writing up the story. They knew what they were doing. Me and this other guy, we were still working on coming up with a story and still trying to craft our characters. So we were behind. So we were already behind. The due date was still a good ways away, but was fast approaching.
Oh,
So we were already behind, and everyone else was ahead of us, and we were... I lost my train of thought. We were behind, everyone else was ahead, and the due date was approaching. Still a good ways away, but still approaching nonetheless.
hey.
So, okay, it's just trying to look at what else I can do. Makoto it is. Right, this is rank 10 for Makoto as well. No, it's not. This is Maruki. Makoto, where is she? What? Probably here.
Oh. Hey.
Have I decided what all our plans for today are? Just you and me. Now, yes. You and me now. Is this part of your grand strategy? You don't know it, but that's exactly right. Pretty sure there's voice acting here, so I'll continue the story after this part. In that case, how about your place?
So, I finally made up with Eiko. I think she knew it deep within her heart. And seeing him like that finally helped her realize.
Your slapped worked wonders. Kind of like the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock incident.
Yeah, I'm relieved she didn't get caught in his web. Oh, and she told me she quit her job. Right now, she doesn't know what she wants to do, but she's going to go to college and figure things out. So in the end, Eiko's going to start seriously focusing on her studies again.
Yeah, you don't need to know what
I
you want
plan
to do
on
in
doing
high
the same as
school.
well.
I'm in college, about to finish my first program, and I still don't know what I want to do with life. Are you stressing over exams? Back to studying? Back to studying?
Yes. I thought there was no point in continuing my studies, but this time, I'm not seeking anyone's praise. And I'm not trying to show off my intelligence. I simply want to fulfill my own personal goals and dreams. For now, I didn't have a clear vision of what that meant. I was lost in life. But thanks to you, I finally come to realize it. My dream is to become a police commissioner. That is why I need to study.
Now, I mentioned in the past, I don't trust the police, but I'm sure this is a pretty excusable exception. You know, if you're with someone and that person wants to go into police or go become a police commissioner, I think at that point you can trust that that person won't be a corrupt cop. That sounds difficult.
You're right. I will need an extensive academic background. There are too many incidents in this country that are never brought to light. That host was one. Villains who prey on the hearts of the weak with cowardly, legally questionable methods. My father risked his life trying to catch a group of those people. I will never forgive them. But I won't be able to eradicate them all on my own. Instead, I want to head an organization that will destroy the lawless and help rescue victims.
One admirable goal. That's an amazing dream. Your father would be proud.
I hope so. That is the justice I aim for. I also believe it will be a continuation of my father's legacy. Honestly, it's a little strange that I found the true meaning of my studies outside of my studies. Thank you for all your help. Must
Nah,
have been
thank
difficult
you.
babysitting the uptight Miss President, right? Just kidding. Even so, I'm glad I asked you. I think now I'll be able to see the world even more differently. Actually, I'm sure I can. Because I have you. I am
I'm sure we don't need to
Balthazar.
hear this. Ultimate destruction. Transforms Persona into a mythological
Alright.
trickster.
All
Isn't
right.
that the case for everyone? Like, doesn't that say for everyone?
I can sense it. The power within me has grown. Now, it's been born anew.
All right.
Very much a Transformers.
By the way, you can rely on me for anything you need. I want us to be equals. Now then, in order to fulfill my dream, I'll need to be accepted into my first choice college. What a funny thought. Studying to become a head of police while working as a thief. I will. The objective is the same after all. Exposing the evil lurking in the dark shadows. So you see, Well, I was thinking, maybe we could study some things we don't have experience in yet. Would that be okay?
What do you have in mind?
I want to be with you. We still have some time before
Oh.
Netflix.
Good lord. Excuse me. Ugh. Whew. It's getting warm for you guys, or just me? It's kind of. Ooh, I'm sweating in this room. This room is hot. Oh, I'm sure I don't need this. So yeah, continuing my story.
You're back.
We were behind, we had a lot of work ahead of us. Everyone else was ahead, and we were running out of time. So this guy, he just had so many plans. Too many plans. He wanted to add this to it, to that. He wanted to just do way too much, and I kept on telling him, no, we don't have enough time. We're already behind. We have a lot of things to do. Please just focus on what we still have to do. And, you know, this guy is the reason why I dislike the word sophisticated, because that's what he did. That's what he said all the time, every day. He was like, it must be sophisticated. Everything we do must be sophisticated to get the good grades. I'm just like, please, can we just focus on getting it done? You know, I'd rather get any grade and have it done rather than it be not done on time and get a big fat 0. You know what this guy did before any sort of assignments? So I don't know if this is the case for other schools, but we get a rubric to tell us, or to kind of guide us what's expected for our assignments. So there's like levels, level 1 to level 4. Level 1 says stuff like poorly mishandled, poorly worded, all that stuff. And level 4 Excuse me. Level 4 says, like, excellently phrased, superb, manhand. What? Like, level 4 is the best. What this guy did, or this is what I heard that he does, is whenever he gets the rubric online, he just straight up deletes levels 1 to 3. So there's only level 4. So he only follows level 4. So he can get the best possible grade. Now, granted, there's nothing really wrong with that, but it's like, God, how petty can you be, man? So, you know, he wanted the best possible grade in existence, on top of just doing way too much work. Way too much that we did not have time to do. So every single day, in class, when we were working on this, I do have a justice, right? Yep. I literally said that earlier. So every single day when we would come to class and start working on this, he would non-stop keep on talking about getting, like, adding this to it, adding that, just adding way too much. Stuff that we did not have time to do. Eventually, I got fed up with him non-stop, never shutting up about wanting to add more.
Hi.
And eventually he got fed up with me never wanting to do what he has in mind, to the point where we both got annoyed with each other and we started hating each other.
Hi.
And that just led us to not be able to work together. Eventually our teacher noticed, and then we brought it to her attention, like, I can't work with him anymore. We're getting nothing done. Why can't I hang with Akechi? Huh? Hold on, I feel ripped off now. Wait, hold on, I was promised I can rank up with Akechi. Fine. Well, I can't go with the fortune teller yet because I haven't gotten into Memento. So EY, wait, that's not where EY is. $10,000! Sweet! Use it wisely, let me gamble some away.
Welcome.
So I technically only won 7,000. 10 the first. Alright. So yeah, eventually we split up. We couldn't work together anymore, so the two of us, well, we went our separate ways and we did our own assignments. But here's the issue, though. The work that we did get done, who does that go to? Like I said, we were doing a stop-motion animation project, so we had to build a set. So what I did was I supplied us the big cardboard box for us to make a set for. So our idea was our character goes into separate rooms with a bunch of booby traps, and that's what the box was for. The box was the background. So I supplied the box, and we already made progress with making the background. So of course, when we went our separate ways, when we split off and we did our own stuff, we now had to think, like, we have one background setting. Who does that go to? He made the argument it should go to him. I made the argument that it should go to me. Ultimately, the teacher decided that it should go to me. My argument was, you know, it was my box. I brought the box. And I'm pretty sure I supplied the background paper as well. And what I mean by that is, you know, we couldn't exactly have in our video the background be just a box, just a cardboard box. We had to put, like, construction paper to make it look like wallpaper for the rooms. So I'm pretty sure I supplied that as well. So I supplied, I think I also brought the hot glue gun too. But regardless, I'm not trying to say like he didn't supply anything. He did, but I supplied the box, the paper, the hot glue gun. So like ultimately it was decided that the set would go to me. The character that I crafted from clay would go to me, and the character he made would go to him. So he had to make his own box, his own set, his own box, and I'm just thinking like, you know what? we're both running low on time. The due date is coming near. If you want to do all your big fancy ideas, go for it. I'm not stopping you. You're doing your own thing now. Go right ahead. So, like I said, the idea was our character wakes up in a room, has to escape, and there's a bunch of booby traps laid out. So what this guy wanted to do was he wanted to, like, cut a hole in the bottom of the box, like make it a trap door, like a trap pit. Underneath would have a lava pit. I think at some point he also suggested like an active volcano, like with whatever. And we didn't have time to make all that. We were running low on time. So I just said, please, let's just focus on what we have to get done. And he just wouldn't listen. He just kept on insisting, we need to do more. You know, we have to do some more to make it sophisticated. So that ultimately was, you know, both of our supervillain origin stories. How the two of us were strangers at first, and then we became to hate each other. Like, I'm sure we still hate each other to this day. And that's why I said, too, like, it's... Looking back, it's honestly over something very small. And that's why I was thinking, like, if I ever meet him again, maybe I should try to make amends. Just try to make it all up. But this guy, he was still very petty about it for the rest of high school. You know, he started his own club, which nobody joined. The only other person in the club was a mutual friend of ours who... Ooh, I don't know why he was friends with him. Like, he knew how much of a douchebag he was, but, you know, he was still sort of friends with him, like a love-hate kind of friendship. So the friend wanted to leave his club, and he got mad about it, so he, like, wrote some sort of hate letter and posted it, and he mentioned my name specifically, like this guy isn't as bad as mentioned my name specifically. And just started to slander me as well. Like, he was very petty about it for the rest of high school. Hold on, guys, I just disconnected. I'm wondering, trying to see what happened. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, folks. I'm still working on this. My internet kind of crashed. Let's see what happened. Alright, let's see. I should be back any moment now. I'm back? I'm back now? I don't know what's going on with my internet. Like, my internet just crashed. Yeah, my internet just stopped midway. So, I should be back now. Phantom Thief Set 2! Where was Set 1? Or did I buy Set 1 and I don't even remember it? Calming aroma, smokescreen, lockpick. I don't need that shit. What else you got for me, big man? Thief Fun Set. Alright, what you got for me in this? Phantom wafers, calling postcard. Well, it's not really much better, but it is better than the previous one nonetheless. I'll take it. But yeah, that's essentially the story of how me and this guy from high school, we became bitter enemies. He probably hates me to this day. I doubt he considered making amends with me if we ever met again like how I considered it.
Hey, hey!
But yeah, so that's the background story. So that's what my friend sent me yesterday night, and I didn't read it yet. Wow! That's a big price difference, too. For stuff I can make mostly for free? So yeah, it turns out 3 years ago, he wrote a review on his high school experience. And most of the review was negative. You know, I'm not gonna read the entire review out loud for you guys, even though I feel like a lot of you guys may want to hear it. Because frankly, I haven't read it yet myself. And also, just in case we ever meet up and we actually do make up, I don't want him to realize this. I somehow got my hands on this and I read it out loud for the internet to hear. I'd rather not. You know, maybe I do still hate this guy, but it's I'm not gonna do that to him. Wait a second. Oh, that's just Makoto. Oh, Yusuke! The water in my house is running now. I don't know if you hear that.
It's you. Why?
Why? But yeah, that's something else that happened today. I even asked my friend to. No wait, First I sent it to other friends, and they were like, "How'd you get your hands on this? How'd you get this?" And I was like, "I don't know." No, I said he sent it to me, our other friend. I don't know how he got it. So I asked him. He's like, "How did you get your hands on this?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, from either this one mutual friend of ours or this other mutual friend of ours. Probably this one." And you know what? That kind of makes sense. I think now you guys can hear the sound in the background because it's silent in game. But yeah, I don't think we're doing any fighting in this Mementos visit. So you know what, let's move on to the next story. This one's a quick little story that I keep on forgetting to tell you guys. This happened quite a while ago too. It actually happened during my barbecue birthday. What? My birthday barbecue when my friends came over. So just about a month ago. Actually, in 4 days from now, it would have been a month to the day. Because I'm pretty sure that happened August 20th. And it's now September 16th. So last month, when I said I had a birthday barbecue and a bunch of my friends came over, one of my friends wanted to bring over some pineapple, because you know he likes pineapple to a concerning amount. So you know, and also when you supposedly grill pineapple, it becomes sweeter. I don't know. I don't really like cooked fruit all that much, unless it's specific, kind of like a pie, but that's besides the point. So he brought, so before the barbecue, he was asking what stuff he should bring, and he suggested bring pineapple. And you know, in a joking sense, I suggested you know what, none of us have girlfriends, bring asparagus instead. And, you know, I was joking, of course, and then when the day came, he actually did bring asparagus. He brought both, actually. He brought pineapple and asparagus. We didn't end up eating the asparagus that day, but you know, he just gave me the pack of asparagus. So after the barbecue, I just now had just a bunch of asparagus in my fridge, just waiting to be cooked and eaten. So a couple days later, my family decided to cook up the asparagus. So my mom, she just, you know, cut up the asparagus into little bite-sized pieces, put them in a bowl, and told me to, you know, give them to the dogs as treats. I gave my dogs a couple of pieces, and then I thought, wait a second, can dogs eat asparagus? So I stopped feeding them. I real quick Googled it. I saw a big, all caps, bold word, toxic. My heart skipped a beat. But then I continued and I actually read what Google said. It said in all bolds, asparagus is not toxic. So at first I saw the word toxic and then my heart skipped a beat, like, oh shit, what did I just do? And then I continued reading it. It said not toxic. And I'm just like, oh, phew. Because Google said asparagus is actually very healthy and a very nutritious snacks for treats. So asparagus is not toxic for dogs.
Yes.
So, there you go, folks. Just in case you guys out there were wondering if you guys can give your dogs asparagus as a treat, yes, it's a very healthy snack for them. And it is not toxic. The biggest the biggest clickbait ever. My eyes immediately went to the word toxic. Not reading anything else on screen, I only looked at the word toxic and I almost had a heart attack. Like, Jesus, you're gonna kill somebody by giving them a heart attack. I'm pretty sure if you look it up, is asparagus toxic to dogs, the two words all in caps are not toxic. My eyes looked at the word toxic and only focused on the word toxic. And then I, you know, continued reading and it said not toxic. So I'm just like, phew. Okay, we're good. So I gave my dog some asparagus as treats. I don't dare smell what their piss smells like. I don't know why I would. Maybe if they peed outside and it's so pungent I can smell it the moment I go outside again. But that was not the case. Well, okay, bruh just like walked between us. Do you see that? Anyways, alright folks, just like keep on walking between us. You can like walk around us to get to the stairs. Like this lady right here. Alright, just walking between us. No problem. This dude again? Anyways. So yeah, you guys know when you guys eat asparagus, your pee smells terrible? Because supposedly asparagus like cleans out your urinary system. Is that what it's called? Like it cleans it out even more, so the rancid smell is even more dirty stuff coming out. I don't know. That's just my theory. I should probably Google this, but I'm not going to.
I see.
But you know, when you pee after eating asparagus, it smells terrible. It smells worse than usual. And that night, when I ate it and I went to the bathroom, I got a waft and I was like, why does it smell worse than usual? And I'm just like, oh right. And my voice just cracked. I instantly realized, like, oh right, the asparagus. Right, that's right. Let me also give you guys a little piece of information that nobody needed to know.
Ah, you're back.
So I ate the asparagus that night. The following day, my pee still smelled bad. At work, you know, I drink some instant coffee. And I don't know if you guys experience this as well, but your pee also smells like coffee when it comes out. When your pee smells like both asparagus and coffee, it is god awful. Wait, where's the store? There it is. Should I prep Should I prep gear? Wait a second. EY is up. Why don't I see anything here? Why is there no blue text saying who should I hang with? Why is it here in Station Square? Is EY here in Station Square? But Yoshida's here. Yeah, that's Yoshida. Where's my text prompt for EY? Or do I not have his Arcana? Is that it? Hanged. I do. Handle some chores around the place today. No getting out of it. I mean, I could just turn around, walk out the door, and just like not say anything. I could get out of it that way.
Good.
You little gun nerd.
Got a minute?
Alright, get to work, you little nerd. Hey man, let me just say, I'm sorry for like, you know, completely ignoring you the past couple weeks. You know, I just had like other stuff to do, kind of a busy summer for me. I know you've been texting me quite a while, and I just, you know, kept on ghosting you. So, you know, I didn't want you to get the wrong message from me. But it's like, I'm here now. I'm ready to help. So, like, come on, bring it on. What you got me to do for you? You know, earlier today, I was watching a video about amiibo collecting, like this guy. You know what? Let me look up which video I was looking at. Because I keep forgetting this guy's name. I was watching Russ Vandy's video on his amiibo collection earlier tonight. He posted this 5 months ago as of me playing this. He was showing off his amiibo collection, how he has most amiibos, missing like a handful, like the QB amiibo, the Gold Mega Man, and some of the Japan exclusive Monster Hunter ones. But all in all, he has most amiibos. You know, that actually makes me think, maybe I could do an amiibo video. Like, me showing my collection. But it's like, I don't want it to be outdated, but there's nothing you can do to stop that, because the moment you make one, there's always going to be more that'll come out in the future. And you know, I don't want to make it on some random date. Maybe I could do one for New Year's. But that will take a lot of work on my end, because, you know, I have a lot of amiibos that are still in the package, but they're all in a big box. So I would have to, like, dig out where all of mine are. Like, organize them. Because the way I'm thinking of, if I do a video to show off my current amiibo collection, I would do it in 3 different sections in the video. Section 1 would be all the amiibos I have opened, which is a good amount. All the amiibos I have still in boxes. And then the 3rd section would be all the amiibos I have duplicates of. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. May or may not be fighting Meta Knight right now on my Switch. I got the Morpho Knight sword copy ability on, and I'm fighting Meta Knight. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a video on my amiibo collection. What do you guys think? I don't think I'm gonna get a reply fast enough to help me make a decision.
Shit.
But anyways, so today a friend sent me a tweet. I don't have the link to the original tweet. He sent me a screenshot. And he was like, yo, is this a mad Twitter W for a change? So here's what this message is. I have the picture in front of me. A bottle of water can be 50 cents at a supermarket, $2 at the gym, $3 at the movies, and $6 on a plane. Same water, only thing that changed its value was the place. So the next time you feel your worth is nothing, maybe you're at the wrong place. You know what? Me applauding this guy right here. You know what? That's a good message. He makes a good point there. Well, let's go from a W to an L, at least on my part. Because a different friend of mine, he, well, this isn't anything specifically targeted towards us. It's just like an example in his university textbook. And, ooh, this one impacts me as well. It's just an example. So, there are 3 columns. There's person, height in inches, and friendly. So, example of a positive correlation. As height decreases, friendliness decreases. Stated differently, as height increases, friendliness increases. So, the taller you are, the friendlier you are as a person. Well, I guess, even though this is an example in a textbook, I guess I couldn't this could explain me and why I suck so much, why I'm such a jackass in real life. Because the story I told you guys earlier, that wasn't the only enemy I made in high school. I pissed off a lot of people in high school. A lot of people from high school don't like me. Like, I'm almost positive everyone, aside from a select few in the inner circle, do not like me. The inner circle is what we call the group of popular people from high school. You know, the inner circle. So I'm pretty sure everyone in the inner circle, except for like 1 or 2 people, flat out just straight up did not like me. And you know, there were a bunch of other people who didn't like me as well. Yeah, I'm not a really great person. A lot of people don't like me, especially from high school. And you know, I don't try to be a jerk, but sometimes it's just who I am. I just sometimes say the wrong things and do the wrong things, and just like that, I made enemies so easily. But the story I told you is like one of the most notable people who absolutely despises my existence.
Later.
And you know, some of my college friends even see like the bad side of me too. They can see right through me. Cause you know, they see me for the jerk I am at times. It's mostly when some of my friends, who also, you know, are in the same program as me and do the same job as me, they ask me for like, yo, what's the price on this? What's the price on that? Like, what do you do your prices on for this? And at first, I told them the price, and they were like, come on, man, like, no friendly discount or whatever. And it's like, god damn, man, you overcharge. Or whatever. It's like, your prices is ludicrous. And then I'm just like, why'd you even ask me then? So, you know, my friends from college, they would ask me for a price. I would tell them the price, and they don't like the price. And then as they kept on asking me for prices, I just kept on... I just got tired and sick of it, and I'm just like, man, why should I even tell you? Every price I tell you, you don't like. And then they just go like, come on, man, just tell me. I tell them, and then they're instantly like, bruh, that price tag though, it's ludicrous. And I'm just like, what did I just tell you? I just told you I didn't want to tell you the price because you would do exactly that. And then I would be like, man, I don't even want to tell you the price anymore. Because no matter what the price I tell you is, you're not going to like it. Unless the price I tell you is anything but free, you're not going to be satisfied with what I'm telling you. So I shouldn't even bother telling you. And then, you know, my friends, they're going like, when did I ever say that? When did I ever say, unless it's free? Like, tell me the text message. Show me the text message where I said that. And you know, I'm kidding, of course. Like, you didn't genuinely say that out loud. But yeah, my friends even see me as jerks for that. For just straight up...
Good morning.
Whatever, man. Like, I don't try to be a jerk, but sometimes I am, and that's just the person I am. Do I like that? No. Do I like the person that I am? No, because even I know I suck. If I have a history of making people hate me, if I have a long history, a long track record of just straight up making enemies, then clearly there's probably something wrong with me. That I'm probably just a terrible person who deserves to go to hell.
I see.
But you know, some people may ask me, why don't you just change your ways? It's not easy to change the person you are. You know, it's not like I have a temper tantrum, like I can't control my temper and I need to work on that. No, it's not like something like that I can change.
Hey.
It's just who I am as a person. Sometimes I just say the wrong things. Not exactly easy to change that. What's Yusuke's ranking at? Yusuke's at 9, so I can max him out too. How many more do I have? Akechi I can't go with yet. Futaba, soon. Working on. Mementos. I need to hang with you again. Soon. Out of my control, I think. Yeah, your side. Out of my control. And soon. So I'll go with Maruki next time, because Yusuke I'm just about to max out, so I may as well just go with him.
It's you. Why?
You know what, we made some good progress in this game today. We maxed out a couple people today, that's pretty good. I need to pee, but I can hold it. Hang with him.
Let us be off.
Yusuke's painting won the competition! That's great!
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with. Yes, this is the true heart of humanity. The title is Desire and Hope.
Hold on,
What do
desire.
you think?
Hold on, desire. So you added hope. It turned out well.
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you. The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now.
You. It's a good painting.
Huh?
Just good, not like great. None of
He's
that.
not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time. To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both. It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage you. It was rather crude. Still, I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
Huh?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire, even if it's coated entirely in black at times. However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it. If only he had your strength. Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school. He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day. But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black from white. I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei. Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world. That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity. However, I must respectfully decline.
Huh. What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame. I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope. If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
What a strange man.
Are you sure about this? Or you're a stranger, Yusuke? Are you I don't know, I'll just say this.
It is a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct? Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting. It must have been troublesome dealing with me, but for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done. Thank you, my friend.
I am thou.
Skip this stuff again. Don't need to hear all that. Yeah, rank 10. Same thing that says Second Awakening.
All right. All right.
Persona within me has awakened to a new power.
All right.
Now that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint. I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble. Now then, shall we go? In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but I just had to slump over to grab something. Evade fire, definitely would like that. I don't need 3 attacking moves, like 3 physical attacks. Heavy to 1, medium to all, medium to 1. Get rid of this then.
Ah, you're back. Yo,
Another box came from you.
Hey,
5 phantom wafers, whatever. Calling postcards.
oh,
Nice. I could just go over to that store to get some postcards, but that's okay. Hifumi? Yes. 2 Hifumi. I may do 1 more day and then call it there. Yep.
I look forward to it.
Cool.
Thank you for today.
Ideally, I would stop on a date where I don't have to hang with anyone, so I could just go into the palace next time.
Wow!
But like I said before, that's kind of out of my control. You know, off the top of my head, I can only think of 2 more people that we haven't even started confidant rankings with, and that's Haru and the kid that I can't ever remember the name of. That kid from the arcade. I can never remember his name. We got time. We got plenty of time. No, I never actually tried this before. I don't know what happens if you don't complete the palace in time. Like, obviously it would be game over, but how far back would it set you? Would it set you all the way back to... I just heard a sound in my house. I don't know what that was. Like, will it send you all the way back to when you first start the mission? Like, when the text of mission start says and you have, like, a couple weeks to do it? Will it set you back, like, several in-game weeks? Or will it send you back, like, just until you have enough time? Like, 1 or 2 in-game days? I don't know. I never tried that, and I don't know if I want to. I mean, it'd be a neat experiment. Alright, Maruki, on. Maruki it is. He's in the practice building. He was counselor. I do have that, right? I don't! Yo, my boy, I'll be right back. I need the velvet room.
Hey, inmate!
inmate. Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual.
Okay.
It requires the cooperation of phantom thieves undergoing the same ordeal in other worlds.
Other
It's a special
other
fusion
worlds?
called public execution. This is a helpful ritual where you select a persona from another phantom thieves group and fuse them for your own usage.
Wait,
We've
what?
heard that there are special powers for personas that are only attainable with this fusion method. Basically, whether or not you make good use of it is up to you. You better devote yourself, inmate!
I don't
The
remember this
development
one.
of rituals is now complete, but your rehabilitation shall continue onward. Put your best effort forth toward that ultimate goal.
I have no business with you guys here. I have business with a counselor
You certainly.
to go see a counselor.
Justine, you handled it. These are the paths you have walked.
Counselor, did I just pass it? Yeah, I only have one counselor.
This persona, a fee is required, and accept this such
Oh my
rudeness.
god, look at my money. Oh, once it goes
Are
down
you
to 8,
finished?
that'll really hurt me.
It is time, inmate.
Sheesh, I didn't know you would spend that much in this game.
Welcome. It's open. Be careful, okay?
Ah, you're back.
So 2 weeks left in game. Dang. No one to go with right now. Um, let me just try this out. If I go there, what'll happen? Like, can I hang with you even though the game says I can't? I guess I could, but
Later.
I was just checking. So let me see. No, those are people I already completed or maxed out. Maybe I'll go here.
Hey, hey!
Welcome.
I don't really want to.
What
Once
do you
again, I
play?
don't want to play darts, so I'll do billiards. Maybe I'll do darts
What
next
do you
time.
want to do?
Thank you.
Oh, oh, it went down to 8.
Yo!
What? No Haru? I know we didn't finish the palace yet, but no Haru? Damn. Damn, so did Haru just not look at the group chat, or did we just make a separate group chat without Haru? Just like, we don't really know her yet. Let's not invite her just yet. Damn. Oh my god, look at my man. He's slick.
Nice.
You saw both of my girlfriends back there? Like, both of them were excited for me?
Nailed it! I knew you could do it.
My man has style. Gee, I wish I had half the amount of swag he does. He does. Half the amount of swag he does.
Oh.
I wasn't kidding earlier. This room is actually really hot.
Wow.
That was time well spent.
Indeed, I made both my girlfriends impressed. A line I never thought I would say in any context.
See ya.
Real or not.
Hey.
I get to read. What will I read today? Pirate Legend? I'll stop. I'm sorry. Megid Menace. I mean, I'm just picking something random to... I'll read the library book. How about that? The library book. Does anyone else get triggered by when people pronounce library as library?
Wow.
I'm seeing a tweet here. Right in front of me.
Hey.
Burger King be selling 35 nuggets for $1.50. Triple red flags. Them shits is definitely possum ankles. 35 nuggets for $1.50. Them gotta be some possum ankles meats. Ugh.
Hey there.
Oh, you off to work? I guess the staff at schools do have to show up earlier than students, huh?
I know.
Yo, I'm seeing this hilarious tweet. The picture is when SpongeBob and Squidward are looking down at the pizza. The initial tweet was when we both watching it go in and out. And then this person quote retweeted it saying, "No, this is when SpongeBob and Squidward were delivering a pizza." Completely ratioed. As of me playing this, the initial tweet has 103,000 likes, 11.8 thousand retweets. The ratio has 360 likes, no, 360k likes, my bad, and 30.5k retweets. Oh, some of these ratios on Twitter just be too funny. Oh, also yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, from me playing this, it was announced that Genshin Impact would be getting an anime adaptation. Now, I haven't played Genshin Impact on my own. I've considered playing it, or at least trying it out at one point, but then I saw like the game kept on getting updates, and it's like, well, now there's too much in the game for me to understand. You know, now it's an overwhelming amount for a noob like me starting out, so and I don't think this game, I don't know if this game even has an ending. Like, is there a storyline that can end? So, like, how am I supposed to give Genshin Impact a chance now? Just too much. I guess I have to have started, you know?
Oh, have you heard?
Have played it when it started. That way I could, like, be up to date with each update, so I know what's going on. I know how to play the game, and when something new comes out, I know how to play that. But now I have an absurd amount of updates. It's like, well, now it's like, now there's too much for me to do. Now I can't even figure out, like, where do I start? Which angle do I tackle to begin? Oh, this is a multi-answer question. Answer 1, Phantom. Answer 2, Vibration. Answer 3, Syndrome. Phantom, Vibration, Syndrome. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Well, I don't know if I mentioned this at all, but a couple weeks ago I saw a tweet. Who would win? Syndrome versus Titan from Megamind. Syndrome has the tech and the brain, but Titan has the genuine brawn. He has muscles. Sure, he'll just, you know, blindly throw punches with no strategy. But I think Titan might win if it was a first encounter. Like, if the two of them were caught off guard and they began fighting,
This is it.
pretty sure Titan would win. But say enough time, Syndrome was able to come up with a plan to take down Titan, then yeah, Syndrome would win. Syndrome from Incredibles versus Titan from Megamind. What a crossover that would be. That would be the event of the century right there. And there is no Queen of England. I was also seeing tweets going wild that what was it, Cartoon Network aired that movie on the day that the Queen passed away. I mean, they clearly couldn't have known, but still, unfortunate timing. Alright, I'm gonna end this here, or after this segment.
Hey,
No one to hang with, please. Oh, I have Futaba, but I can make an exception there by going into the palace. Okay, great. Looks like this is the day I can go into the palace. So maybe next time I'll start the
Write
palace.
something.
Because I still have time to max out Futaba. Alright, I'm going to save this here, and next time we'll probably go into the palace. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.